Hello, fellow compatriots, and welcome to yet another review. Well, not a review. This is a little bit different. Let me go ahead and share the link to this. Okay, Control C. Hello, everybody. We're going to be actually working on a mask. So, this comes to sculpting. Part of making yourself a custom mask. And the mask we're going to be making is going to be something a little bit like this. Let me see if... So we're going to be doing this design of a mask. It's going to be interesting. So yeah, we're going to be working on this. The only difference is it's not going to be having the horns, and it's not going to be having this design. This is going to be my new mask. And I am doing good, Spider Sans. I am doing very good. Now, first thing first, I don't have a lot of clay tools. So I have this. This is something you're going to need. You also need some water, a spray bottle full of water. You need a container of water as well. And on top of that, you're going to need this. This is something that you're going to be needing. I made this. You're going to also need one of these, or you can just make this all just angled piece of wood, have it set up. But for me, I don't want to use too much wood, so I just made it with this. So that's going to go on here, and of course, I got some plastic as well, so we're going to be working with this. So first things first, before we do anything, you have to make the mold for your own head out of clay. Now I put this block of wood here so that none of the so that it can stay in place. It won't go anywhere. So be sure whatever drawing you have, it's out of the way. You don't want that getting wet at all. And this comes helpful when it comes to softening textures, or if you're doing a particular area and it's too rough. So you got that going on. Now, I gotta take off this shirt right over here because we're gonna get dirty. Okay, so this is terracotta type of brown, so that it won't be all too bad, and it will also bring out a lot of the texture. So we're gonna go ahead, dump this open. I never got this much clay before. Usually I get soft, small amounts, but we're gonna need as much clay as possible. And hello, Fire Lord. How's it going? Let me go ahead and see who's adding me right now on Discord. I have Discord, by the way, so if you want to know, just go ahead, check me out on Discord. Link is in the description down below, so go ahead, check that out. Believe I have my Discord down below, so go ahead, check that out. But anyways, we got some terracotta, and boy, I'm so excited. Whoa, we're gonna get some. So I don't have proper tools to measure like how big my head is, so I had to imagine, okay, how big is my head and so forth. But if you have stuff for measuring, I highly recommend it. For now, we're gonna get ourselves dirty, so we're gonna get a large chunk of clay out of here. Oh, my face! I accidentally showed part of my face. Oh, yeah. Hi, guys. Hi, now you see my face. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, I know, you guys saw part of my face. I know. Face reveal. I know, I was planning on saving that for later, but I don't want to use too much clay because I need some of the clay to go ahead and make the mask itself. So go ahead, smack it in there once you get a good form. And remember, we're making a head first before we make the mask. So we had to make the head before we go ahead and start making the mask. Because it's crucial. Let me see if I can. Let me scoot this forward so you guys can see. My hands are dirty right now. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, smacking clay. That is truly the best hobby one can ask for. So, yeah. It's not wrong. It doesn't sound wrong to smack clay. It's okay to smack clay. Clay is just an object. You can smack the clay. It's fine. It has no feelings. You can smack it all day. It's your smacky friend. They used to go ahead and do the smacky smackies. No hard feelings. And there we go. So I had to use my hands just to make a proper head here. So I got the basis of it, so I got the chin over here, alright. It's alright. I'm gonna have to make the top segment before I make a thin layer to go above that. Oh, good job, Timmy's Bionicle. Yeah, I am smacking away. I'm sorry, guys. I had to save some clay, though. I think I got enough to make the mask. I really need to add more on the forehead. So I gotta add some more on the forehead here. Use the tool a little bit. Okay, it's getting a little dry, so go ahead, spray it. I'm gonna have to spray it because it's drying up a little. So there we go. Yeah, yeah, is that a JoJo reference, Fire Lord? I swear that is a JoJo reference, if I ever seen one. All right, my jawline isn't that big, so yeah, it's best to try to make the head and scale your own head. It's crucial if you do that. Make for a better head. So, yeah. That's good. At least you had a good May 4th. It's pretty good. If I had to, glad you had a good May 4th, Chilrixian. I'm glad you did. So, the thing is about making a mask is the fact that you gotta make the head just the right size. Hey, there's nothing wrong with this. I'm just getting dirty. That is all that's going on here. So I just had to imagine. Okay, a little bit wider on the sides, perhaps, and a little higher. So I need to thicken the sides and raise it a little bit higher. So, but other than that, I am. What kind of drum line is? Oh, that is a note T. That is a T note right there. That's what kind of sound that is. Just slap that on top of there. Oh, yes, true majestic music. You gotta just love it. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's the face I need. Yeah. Oh, yes, absolutely. It's dancing as I go ahead and slap away dummies. That is something that I need to do. There we go. Just had to do another side. And then I can start smoothing things out. And hello, Nage! Bionicles are better than furries. They're always better than furries. Way better. Furries shouldn't exist. Like Sonic the Hedgehog movie. That's for one. There we go. I think that head is good. Yes, furries are. But I will not say that word, though. But I do agree with you. Alright. So. Why not? Yes. Just about right. Okay, so raise this up a little bit. Maybe a little bit more on the sides. And then we're good to go. Okie dokie. All right, let's get some of this. Sir Sound, sub, weird modeling technique, but hey, whatever gets the job done. This is so that I can make it out of resin. Right now I have to make the head before I start making the mask itself. So we're basically making the base mold pretty much out of clay before we even begin with making the actual mold itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and split this up. Got a piece of the side here. Ah, I slapped it too hard. Oh no, not the picture. Breaking news, Bionicle fan hates the Sonic movie. Guys, truer words have never been written. Come on. There we go. So, got the side going here. Now I had to do the other side. And then we're getting close to done here already with the head. So, just had to do the top side. And then we can smooth in all this out because it's all a little rough. We're going to smooth it out so that we don't have to worry all too much. Coming to you, just like the DK, Daniel Shafter says. Let's see, Nage 722. Satan joins the time. Tank to make furry Bionicles. Here's even more. Oh gosh. Yeah, it does look like that. I made it in this color so that I can see the edges more because it's a darker color when I go ahead and start sculpting. This is terracotta brown. So yeah, it is gonna look oh, thank you, Grenek Mox. That is very. Okay, let's spray his face, make it nice and smooth. So yeah, you're gonna have to have some experience working with clay in order to get a good sculpt done. So gonna need some more over here especially. So oh yes, don't worry. I will slap that clay so good that you will let me tell you, it's gonna be so good, in fact, that you're not even going to feel it. That's how, a matter of fact, you will actually do feel it. You'll probably feel the shockwave. If you do feel the shockwave, you have caught the aura. So you've got some hamon in your systems. If you can feel the shockwave of my slaps, all of that hamon, it's going to go all over the place. And yes, that is a JoJo reference. I do watch JoJo. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's the smooth face. Yes. 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 Oh, yes. Yes. There we go. Now the texture is going to be a little rough, but look at the head over here. It's not that humanoid. Probably going to need to put something for the jawline, make it more watch 11 times. You guys just want to see me slap this clay. That's the end line here, but I'm gonna need to add Is my chin... I need to look at myself in the mirror. I don't know if I mean, my chin line is pretty fine, I suppose. I don't look at myself too much. I need to look at myself more. But I think I have quite the jawline, so I should probably put a bit of a jawline because this looks more like an alien head at this point, so I'm gonna have to make the jawline a little bit more profound because I got a bit of a jawline going on. I think so, so I'm gonna need to add a bit of a jawline over here. The Mask of Light remake needs to happen. Yes, it most definitely should. It most definitely should. There we go. I think that's moderately decent. I think I got a good enough head going on over here. So with this done, I can start tracing and... Oh no! Great, another face reveal. A splendid. Why do I keep doing this to myself? This is truly a spectacle to behold. Hello, Internet. I am a very handsome biotuber at your service. How can I help you? I will slap your clay any day, any time of the week, free of charge. All thing you have to do is give the call, and I will be right there. Third face review. I won't slap it. Okay, so this is moderately decent right now. You can... I'm gonna have to angle it so you guys can... Yeah, okay, so that works. So I got a design going on. So now only thing we had to do is trace it out. So if you're familiar with drawing, gonna need to get a center point. And how to do this just right. No. Okay, I am going to put my back on the camera because I gotta lean in. So I am sorry, but I have to do this if I want to do it right. There we go. And then... What? You can't even see anything. I had my back. You couldn't even see anything. Stop freaking out. Termithian. I had to approve that. If my hand weren't screw the mouse, I'm doing it. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see if I can... The front of the face doesn't round out too well. I feel like it doesn't round out too well. I think I might need to add some more. I had to slap it some more. Great, I'm gonna have to spray it. I had to do this. No more slap. You'll get slaps with this dirty brown hand if it's the last thing I'll do. I will slap to the heart's content. I will slap you. If it's the last thing I do, I swear to me, Mom, it will be a brutal event in Mother Russia. You do not get slaps. You get slaps from hand. Oh, there we go. I think Termina might have left. I don't know. But there we go. We got a cross. I am brown and dirty with brown, so I am one with my element. I am a Toa of stone, literally and figuratively at this point. So we got a line here. This is where the eyes are going to be. This is where the head is going to be. So I'm going to go ahead, now that that's done. Oh no! I need to get plastic. A Panorak. That's what you need. Hackhan. I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need to get some plastic because I had to actually make this a 2-piece mold instead of 1 piece. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and need to get some plastic. Oh, doopty dooper. Oh, doopy doopy doo. I will be right back. I had to go. But anyways, that is basically the outline that you had to go with for that mask. No, you cannot spam face reveal. No face reveal. No. The only face you're getting is this one. But yeah, I got foil wrap. Plastic wrap, that's to go put on top so that it's clear and you can see the outlines. This isn't going to be permanent or anything. This is just something that just got to be done in order for no thoughts. No thoughts. You can put your thought in a sock, but not in the chat. A 4chan can go on the chat, but not a thought. What the? What are you even trying to pull here? I do not understand. Actually, you know what? We're gonna have to do that. Daniel Schafter says yes. We had to preserve the face. I am 4chan Anon. No, Nane. What is this foreign way of speech? I do not understand what world you come in where you can be a 4chan. There's no room for 4chans in this world. There are only the JoJo's, the JoJo Bizarre Adventures. and nothing more. Oh, you can try to sue me, but you're only going to be suing yourself. Ugh. Chirixian, don't you dare! I will pull out the slaps. Actually, I think that's enough. Okay, so we're gonna start making the mask. Because we now got a decent amount of surface area. So we're gonna go ahead and make the mask. I can't. I can't, so we're gonna do the upper part of the head. I think that's a good section to start with this mask. We're gonna make it moderately sized. Because so we're gonna go ahead work on the top half. Now the top half is gonna be the thickest part of the mask. So, and we're gonna be going down from there. We're gonna be needing the water that I said earlier, the container of water. So, because it's good to keep your hands soaked. So that all that clay doesn't dry off in your hands. Now, I wish I got something mildly better, but sometimes you gotta work with what you got. So, oh, Chirixian. Yes, I'm preserving it because this is going to be a 2-piece mold. Because once we're done with this, it's going to be so gotta go ahead and because it's going to be a 2-piece mold, I gotta have the mask work, as a mask. So I'm doing a 2-piece mold so that it's much more consistent and fluid and it all works nicely. Oh, hello, Grenak Mox. And I'm sorry that you're using data right now, Chirixian. If you don't, you don't have to watch if you don't want to. I know using data can disappear quickly when you're watching stuff on YouTube. I know that for a fact. Kono dio da? Wa? Nane? So, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh. There we go. There we go. So we're going to go ahead. So we got part of it. I'm going to round this out a little bit more. I think it needs to be rounded out a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Ow, ow, oh my, Sunsinrio. Okay. Goodbye, Grenek Mox. I hope you have a good one. Also, I'm gonna have to slap, guys. One more slap. Oh shoot, I can't do it. I need moist hands. I guess I'm gonna have to do the rubs. I can't slap. My hands. I had to rub the poo-poos in my hands. So yeah, that's something. So gotta go ahead, do this. Yeah. So the thing is, right now, once I get this all done, the mask and carving it and make sure it's nicely detailed and so forth, then comes the plaster, which is going to be in another video because this is a long process as is. You still have to wait for the mask to dry and so forth. And I got this segment rounded out, so that is good. At the very least, at least I got that all rounded out. It kind of looks like Bob Ross. It's not going to take a few months. Actually, this is probably going to be done in like a few weeks or a few days. This isn't a long project at all. This is actually relatively quick. Bob Floss. Gosh dang it, my hands. They're getting sticky. I don't like that. So we're gonna go ahead, get this all worked up. And we're gonna go ahead and make segment over here. Yeah, this is gonna have to break off over here. Let's flatten that out. And now we're gonna be cutting into this. Not to worry. Oh, 12:22 p.m. 7:33. Bob sauce. Yeah, 10:23. Woo! That's getting late for some of you guys. You guys are gonna have to call it a night soon. That is gonna be quite the night. But anyways, got a rough idea where the eyes are at still, thanks to this head. So, man, I'm gonna have to get a segment over here and do that. Before I cover the eyes completely though, because I need to make sure it's smooth, because the top head is actually a dome. The top segment of the design is actually a dome, so it has to be rounded out before I even I mean Bob Snops. Oh, I love that name. The Snops. It just it sounds like something you can eat. Except for this clay. You do not want to eat this clay. You do not want to eat this clay. I mean, it may be tempting, and I'm like, okay, yeah, if you really want to, but it's like, no, just don't. Just don't. What are you thinking? Just don't. Don't do it. What's wrong with you? no! It's Bendy! Oh no! It's a spoopy Satan! Oh, snos! Oh, me snickerdoodles! Oh, snapsies! Oh, 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 mamma mia! Oh, Mother Teresa! Oh, snos! Oh, oh, snos! So I got this going on. So I got a general conciseness of where the head is. So got that going on. Should fit my head. I can always sand it down if need be. So I got the top section. I'm going to be carving it out. It's going to be... I can't make it too thick though. I want to make it actually a bit durable. And so I'm going to add some mass here. There we go. Because it needs to be rounded. Now the tricky part is actually the bottom half of this mask. That's actually going to be the tricky part, is making that lower half. Because the top half is basically a dome. However, the lower half, which I draw now, that's a completely different story. And yeah, I am not just sure about the lower half of that. That is something I'm uncertain about, and I'm trying to keep this head seam rounded as possible. And I left the eyes as is. They look bad right now, but they're gonna get better. I'm just trying to, wherever I see indentations, I try to fill it out, because you need to have mass. Yes, lots of mass. Had to put a lot of mass in there to get things going. Let me tell you. So yeah. So I got this going on. So you got the top half of the head all sculpted out. So I got the top half. It's domed. It's supposed to be domed. If it's not, then you have issues. It has to be domed. It's uneven on the back side. Yeah, you're always right, Shafter. Daniel Shafter. You just don't let it get to your head. That's my only statement. Just don't let it get to your head. So I'm going to be using the actual wood itself to make sure that it has a flat edge, because that is key with this head. It has to be a flat surface on the top, because if it's not, then we have issues. So trying to so yeah, this is becoming very round, very smooth. So I think I got Ink Glendy. I see what you did there, Chilrixian. That is very clever. Ink Bendy. I'm gonna keep note of that. Okay, so we got the top half. I think we can start with the lower half at least. Now the lower half actually conforms to the the chin a lot more, which is why I made it bulky to begin with earlier, because that chin is going to conform a lot to the chin of the mask is going to conform a lot to my chin, so I had to make sure that things go smoothly. So it has to be thin. That's the issue, is that this has to be all thin. So let's see how well I go with this, because this all has to be thin. It all has to, because the way I made this, so this is probably going to be one of the weaker part of this mask, is actually the lower half. The top part is actually thick and durable, but that's why I got UV resin. So UV resin, that's the resin I'm going to be using to make this mask. Yes, it's actually going to be made out of resin. I am just making the mold right now, but with the resin, it should hold it up nicely, which is why I opted for UV resin, because I didn't want any of that to have any of this segment over here to snap off, because, oh, let me tell you, it will snap off. It will. Matter of fact, let me get this tool to just scrape some of this off. There we go. So, got that. Raw boss. Ah, I see what you did there. That's awesome. Kudos to you. Okay, so I'm not going to be doing all the designs, all the design traits on this mask. It's not going to be having horns. That I will confirm. It will not have horns, this mask, since it's going to be a two-part mold, because that's going to be the worst part of that mask, is making those horns. But yeah, so got this going on. I got a mask going on. As you can see, I got the base form of it pretty much done. So I'm gonna have to end this live stream soon, guys. I'm gonna have to end it soon. Guys, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me now or forever hold your peace, because this live stream is going to be ending soon. So I am very sorry again, but it's going to have to end soon. So if you guys got any questions, feel free to ask me right now or forever hold your peace, because time is ticking as we speak. And you know what? Oh, wow. Okay, so shoot. What is the meaning of oh yeah, I will make the Atlas mask. Nage 722, Daniel Shafter. I Daniel Softer asks, "What is the meaning of life?" Well, life is basically the meaning is to reproduce. That's the meaning of life. Reproduce, have life, have fun. That's about it. So, how many masks have you made? Says Sir Sound. I have actually made. Whew, I made a Transformers Megatron mask. I made a Skull Warrior mask. I've also made a Scorpion mask from Mortal Kombat, and then I've made the Golden How. So this is going to be my 5th mask that I've made. This is actually going to be the 5th one. Ah, yes, the meaning of life is Bionicle. I do agree with that. I heavily agree with that. Oh. But, yeah. Let me see here. Wow. Okay, this, because how thin this is all is, it's actually kind of a little loose and wiggly. It has some give to it. I'll give it that much. Okay, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta wash up, and then I'll be shutting this live stream off because I gotta get going. So go ahead, write down some more questions. I'll be right back. Or just spam the chats, because that's what the internet literally became. It's just all about that spam. All right, guys. Oh, yeah. So, oh, I will buy your shirt soon, Daniel Shafter. I will. And hooray, cheese. Okay, so anyways, guys, that's about it for this video. So I hope you all enjoyed. This was a grand spectacle. I'm glad that you guys stuck in all this long watching me make this mask right over here. And of course, I will see you all in the next one. So bye. Have a good one.